This is the URT. You are the URT. Big up the URT. Smash a like for the URT. As we watch the last few moments of Real Madrid and Benfica, which has been some crazy night tonight, people. It's been a crazily extraordinary night. Yeah. So I'm just watching. It's like a minute to go. Big up to everybody. Champions League knockouts. It is where is that? Yeah, Parashini is a scum, mate. I mean, solidarity and love to Vinicius Junior. People, you know, I mean, my guy calling him what he called him, man. He called him the monkey, didn't he? So, yeah, he called him a monkey. But people, let's go. Let's do this. We're live and direct. Big up to everybody and smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So let me just tell him, send them my way. Send them my way. Yeah, we're live and direct, people. We got so many Jackanory stories to tell you tonight. So many Jackanory stories. CBC FC, mate. That's what we're doing. We smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel. Listen, I've got some funny stories for you tonight. You've already seen it in a thumbnail. If you've not seen it on a thumbnail, some of the funniest things you'll ever see in your life, honestly, some of it is such a joke. I mean, where do we start, people? Where the hell do we start? We've got Omar Berrada. He's saying that he's the Messi. Omar Berrada's Messi. They said Messi of the marketing world, of making money, of bringing money into the club world. That's what they're saying, but it's so funny, mate. Berrada's Messi. And they're saying Mcallister and Klopp to United. Klopp, you know what I mean? Klopp to Man United. That's what they're saying, man. It's absolutely laughable, people. But please smash the likes on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe to the channel, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. But yeah. Oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? I keep pressing the wrong button. But yeah, people, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, man. Klopp to Berrada with all the slow weeks news, but we're gonna laugh through the stories tonight, people. We're gonna have a laugh through those stories, honestly. Berrada is the Messi of marketing, of making money, apparently. After obviously what happened, it was always gonna be big up Bumbaye. Bumbaye is about Bumbaye watching the Benfica game. Let me just see the last minute there. It's finished. It's all finished. 1-0 to Real Madrid. The other game I was watching, it was 3-2 to Paris Saint-Germain. Just to give you updates on the scores before we get into the show. Atlanta. 2-0. Dortmund beat Atlanta 2-0. Paris Saint-Germain, Monaco 3-2 to Paris Saint-Germain. Monaco had a man sent off halfway through the second half. Real Madrid obviously beat Benfica. And Galatasaray smashed Juventus. Ras. Obviously, they had a man sent off. Jacob sent off at the 70th minute or so. But yeah, people, Champions League knockouts. Champions League knockouts. Knockout FC. Here we go. I can't skip Klopp, even though he brought Sidney Sweeney with him. Ex-Liverpool would think this place out would be as popular as a fart in a lift. Now, listen, this is what they're saying. This is what his agent said, though, isn't it? Yeah, I am titanium, 100%. Fuck that prick. That little fucking prick. Fuck him. Little racist ras. But that is crazy, man. The whacking. I mean, obviously, they were down to 10 men, but still, they were down to 10 men on the 60th something minute. 67 minute, the guy got sent off. 2 yellow cards. Jacob. But oh my gosh. Smashed them. Sarada 15, Lang 49, 74, Sanchez 60, Bowie 86. And Osimhen didn't even score one. That's crazy. But yeah, people, we're here. Smash the likes on the video. We've got some funny stories for you tonight. Are you okay? Yeah, big up Helgi. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling better, man. Sending you so much love. Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslims worldwide. Happy Tuesday night to everybody else, and happy Chinese New Year to all my Chinese people, man. Ramadan Mubarak to all my people worldwide, man. Ramadan Mubarak. Yeah, but that's what, there's racist people in the world, man. There's racist people in the world, man. Racist, blood murder, she wrote people in this world. So yeah, URT, we are live, people. We are live. URT, we are live now with the latest Man UFC news and jokes. As you can see below. Yeah. Ineos and Glazers taking the club into more debt, mate. That's another news. Ineos and Glazers taking more debt into the club. Ineos and Glazers taking more debt onto the club, mate. Onto the club. Nobody's going to tell you that, are they? Big up to everybody, though. Big up to everybody. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. We're live, people. We're live and direct. Remember, tomorrow, big up, man. Big up to everybody, man. Big up, Saeed, for the raid. Appreciate everybody. Listen, people, we're going to make some laughs tonight. We're going to have some laughs. So according to Klopp's agent, Manchester United approached Jurgen Klopp. How do you feel about United approaching Jurgen Klopp? That is a mad one, people. This is his agent, by the way. Klopp's agent's approaching Manchester United. What are we doing here, people? That is absolute madness. Big up Saeed for the raid, man. Big up Saeed for, listen, get in the poll. Get in the poll. Do you want Klopp as United manager? Do you want Klopp as Man UFC manager, as Man UFC coach? Yay or nay? Get voting, people. And then obviously then the press couldn't have it their way. They've gone, okay, we're going to have another one. Why don't we get Mcallister? Manchester United are looking for a Mcallister. When was the last time Manchester United signed a player from Liverpool? I think that might be in the 1960s. I think it was 25,000. The last player, let me just have a look. Last player to go from Liverpool to Manchester United. 1964. Phil Crisnell from Leeds to Liverpool. That's what I'm saying. Michael Owen is the recent player who went from both clubs since 1964. Phil Crisnell went from United to Liverpool. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, people. So we had one player who went from Manchester United to Liverpool. So it's madness. It's absolute madness. So the press were having an absolute laugh. Nah, but Ince didn't go. He went, Michael Owen came from Real Madrid or Newcastle. Paul Ince went from Inter Milan to to Liverpool. No direct. There's been no player signings for Manchester United and Liverpool since 1964. And the player's name, I'll get you the player's name. The player's name, Phil Crisnell, went from United in 1964 for 25,000 or something like that. Phil Crisnell to United to Liverpool. No player has been transferred direct between the two clubs since then. There we go. But apparently, Jurgen Klopp's agent, I got the story for you. Jurgen Klopp's agent has said that Manchester United have approached him. Klopp's agent has said Manchester United have approached him. For him to be the coach of Manchester United. And I can read you the story. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And then the club denied it. Bumbaye, where's Bumbaye? Bumbaye jumped on and then he's gone somewhere. Where is he? But yeah, people, please smash the likes. We need at least 200 likes for the video. But yeah, I need you to read this in because this didn't come from somebody. It came from somebody who is close to Jurgen Klopp. So his agent, his name is Mac Allister, recently claimed that Manchester United and Chelsea both made approach for Liverpool manager after the departure from Anfield in 2024. However, both clubs denied making such inquiries, with United sources saying there was never any contact or possible role for Klopp. Klopp, who's now executive role for Red Bull, had previously stated he would not coach any other club in England. Historically, Klopp was also linked to United back in 2013 when he turned down a chance to see Alex Ferguson, opting instead for Liverpool 2 years later. So, people, let's talk about it. What do we think about this? Let me have a look at this here now. I don't want Jurgen Klopp ever at Manchester United. 52%, 48% say no. I mean, I would want that. I don't want Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp managed Liverpool and won big trophies for Liverpool. Why are we having sloppy seconds? Why should we have sloppy seconds, people? People, we need 200 likes for the stream. But why are we having sloppy seconds? Why are Manchester United having sloppy seconds? This is laughable. It's absolutely laughable. Absolutely laughable. It's honestly extremely laughable. I think it's hilariously funny. That's how much laughable it is. But yeah, Ramadan Mubarak to all my people worldwide, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. 50%, 58% are saying yes. 54% are saying yes. 45% are, yeah, 55% to 45%. But I find it really laughable. Yeah, Jarvis, if you got time, jump on. If not, no problem. If you got the time to jump on. If not, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow for the watch along. Tomorrow night, people, in Tactical Devils. Make sure you join us. We'll be doing a watch along with Jarvis, Tactical Devils, with Bodo Glimt versus Inter Milan. Bodo Glimt, the Norwegian superstars from the north of Norway, where Jarvis is from. Big up, stand up for Palestine, proudly saying Ramadan Mubarak. Salute the one of the realest YouTubers. You know we're here, bro. You know we're here. We're always here. We never forget the people, but we never sell the people out, bro. We're not bootlickers, bro. We're never a bootlicker. Never a bootlicker here, mate. You'll never find any bootlickers around here, mate. We always tell truth to power, man. We never shirk away. We're not scared. We're not easily intimidated, as you know. So people, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I've actually lost a couple of subscribers because some of them happen to be racist. I ain't gonna lie, people. Some of them happen to be racist. I'm not gonna lie. So please, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. We are, at this moment in time, 230 away from 15K. So we're 231 subscribers away from 15K. This channel has been shadow banned, but we don't give a damn. We keep telling the truth. Big up Tyrone. Big up, long time no see, brother. Big up Nurin. Hope you well, brother. Yeah, big up Tyrone. Tyrone, did you see what Jim the Rat said, bro? My last time a player directly transferred from Liverpool to Manchester United was 1937. Ted Savage made the move, yeah. But the last time a player went from United to Liverpool was 1964. Yeah, 1964. It was a player called, what's the player called? Phil Crisnell. He went from United to Liverpool in 1964. So that's where we're at, people. But people, smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak to all my people worldwide again. Through Palestine, slap the likes and subscribe, mate. Big up to you, man. Big up Ryan Newton, man. I appreciate you. Big up to you. I'm disgusted about what Jim said, bro. But I'm not surprised. Yeah, nobody's surprised in it, yeah. Big up to everybody. Nuri, I respect you, but you want Radcliffe out and Qatar in, but do you know the human rights record of intolerant LGBTQI people? Listen, for me, there are intolerants here. There are people who are fascist here. People have been locked up just holding a sign talking about a human rights for Palestinian people. So are we going to pick and choose? We're not going to pick and choose, are we? We're not going to pick and choose, man. Britain has absolutely no moral human rights superiority over anywhere in the world, what this country does to people. So for me, I take your point. I think Qataris need to give people who are LGBT plus a right. I'm not asked who takes over. I'm not about Qatar. I would have chose Qatar over Radcliffe any day of the week. But I don't think Qatar are coming back in. And for me, I just want the Glazers and Radcliffe out. I don't care who takes over Manchester other than those two, man. I want them both out, me personally. Yeah. Bilal was Ted Savage, Lily Savage is Dominic Griffin, you're taking the biscuit. You're taking the biscuit, Man United with the big brother club, yeah. That's the thing about it. Qatar coming out buying United would have made the club more debt-free. It's a bad thing. The UK sells out everything, but has an issue with Manchester United, yeah. There we go. It's the fact. They might come back if the Glazers really wanted to sell, yeah. I don't think the Glazers wanted to sell. But people, please smash the like on the video. And then, so the media, you know it's a slow week when the media also links us to Mcallister. Mcallister. Like this, we're going to get players. First, Jurgen Klopp. This is how Jackie Nori ludicrous people have become. R.I.P. Paul O'Grady, yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Who were then, a.k.a. Lily Savage. R.I.P. to them. But yeah, Mcallister. Mcallister is another guy, man. Manchester United, I don't think he's had a great season for Liverpool. So why are Manchester United linked with him? Can somebody tell me, please? Tell me why Manchester United linked with Mcallister. I don't think he's had a great season. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's had a great season. So, you know, these people are getting absolutely linking Manchester United players and ex-Manchester United. So, linking Manchester United Football Club with ex-Liverpool coaches and current Liverpool players. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, but Qatar is bad. But yeah, Qatar are bad. Yeah, Qatar. Yeah, Qatar are not what they are, mate. They're not Radcliffe, mate. They're not. I've got another story for you, Jamie Wayne. I know you know this, but now Manchester United as a football club have borrowed more money, so more debts on the club. That's the other issue we're here to talk about tonight. But people, Smash a liking, subscribe to the channel. And I've asked that. I'm going to do the next poll, end this poll. Do you rate and do you want Mac Allister from Liverpool? I can't believe I'm having to do this, but I need to find out what the fans feel. Would you take Mac Allister McAllister? Would you take McAllister from Liverpool? Would you take him? That's the question I'm asking. Would you take McAllister from Liverpool? Are you taking him, people? Also, have you smashed the like? And also, have you smashed the like? Have you smashed the like? Smashed the like on the video. Yay or nay? Let's see. Let's see how many people or how many of you rate McAllister. How many of you rate McAllister? How many of you rate McAllister? That's the question I'm asking. I told you ages ago, someone told me financials are bad before anyone else knew. Yeah, 100%. You told me, yeah. Keep talking about human rights, Qatar, but not greenwashing, fracking, Ineos. Polluting the planet is even worse, but yeah. Come on, people, let's get to that first 100 likes ASAP. Our financials are not that good. I spoke to someone on Twitter a month ago within the corporate sector. Yeah, big up to you, Jamie Wynn. I remember you telling me Liverpool are such an amazing city and their fans are awesome. Not as good as United fans, but they're not as bad. The city have been incredibly welcoming to me. Big up to you, Football Unfiltered. I went to university in Liverpool, Football Unfiltered. I went to university there. Had an amazing time. I've got amazing friends who still in Liverpool, who live in Liverpool. I think the sense of humor of that city is fantastic. The sense of humor and the banter about football is fantastic. I always welcome that. You know, a lot of my family, when they came to the UK, came to Toxteth, and some of them lived on Granby Street, the famous Granby Street. So, yeah, I'm quite fond of Liverpool. You know, I've got family, relatives over there. Smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. I don't want anyone made. But yeah, what did we think about the Champions League tonight? What did we think about Vinny Jr. getting racially abused? What should happen to that player? What should happen to that lad? Let's debate it, people. What should happen to this here? Prestini, the little short-ass racist. What should happen to him? Oh, I studied in Liverpool. I'm studying Liverpool. I love it here. The Northwest is the best. Yeah. Big up to you, Football Unfiltered 2026. Yeah. Oh, I went to University of Liverpool. What uni are you studying? Yeah, I went to University of Liverpool. Had an amazing night. I still go to the Tate. I still go to check out the art. I think it's got fantastic art. In the summertime, it's really nice, Liverpool. Really nice. Didn't Sir Matt Busby play for Liverpool? Yeah, I think he captained Liverpool. He played for City as well. Yeah, Matt Busby. Matt Busby. Matt Busby played for Liverpool and City. Yeah. So Matt Busby played for City and Liverpool before legendary managerial career. He was a Scottish halfback who spent 7 years at Man City from 1928 to 1936, winning the FA Cup in 1934 before moving to Liverpool in 1936 to 1939, where he became captain and made over 100 appearances before World War II. Yeah. Liverpool, he went to Liverpool like from 1936 to 1939 for 8,000, you know, highly regarded as a calm, skillful player. Yeah, and then he became a Manchester United legend. Tells you everything you need to know about who he is, yeah. But yeah, he captained Liverpool. Captained Liverpool and became a Manchester United manager. That's a legend. What? Who do you want manager in the summer, Nuruddin? Iriola. I'll take Iriola out of everybody at this moment in time. Nuruddin, we're going to the Saudi for friendlies. That's how financially effed we are. Wow. In the summer, though, not now, but in the summer. Apparently, Manchester United players are everywhere. Aiden Heaven and Euro spotted in Dubai. Somebody said Casemiro's back in Brazil. Can people let me know in the chat, where have United players been? How many days have they got off? I've not heard anything about how many days they've got off. Some of the United players. So somebody let me know. So the other big news story coming out yesterday was that Omar Berrada is the new Messi. Yeah, let me just send this big up to Don Carliano. 1 second. Wow, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Apparently somebody, wow, that's crazy. Hopefully he can come and tell us himself. But let me just get back to this brother. Let me just send him the link. Let me just send the brother the link. I've sent people the link, people, but yeah. Apparently, hey, big up Jarvis. How you doing?
Oops. I'm good.
Yeah.
Feedback.
Apparently, somebody's made a fake account of Don Corleone, of Helgi.
Helgi, yeah. It's effed up.
Have you heard about that, Jarvis?
Yeah, he sent me a message. I saw it 10 minutes ago. I'm actually shocked.
Crazy.
Wow.
Valverde, Palestinian, when you cover your mouth with your shirt to say something, it's obvious that he said something really ugly. He said a word that it should never be used. It's pathetic. Did you watch the Benfica game tonight, Real Madrid, Jarvis? Did you see a bit of it?
No, I didn't. I watched
Paris Saint-Germain faced Monaco.
No, I watched Dortmund against Atalanta because I wanted to see Ryerson. We've been linked to him. And also I wanted to scout Ederson. And yeah, both of them are okay, but Ryerson is actually quite good. He's quite good. He had a beautiful assist for when Borussia scored the first goal. He reminds me a little bit of Robertson of Liverpool as a fullback.
Okay,
Very
as
energetic.
a right back, yeah, who crossed the ball.
Julian Ryerson. I don't know if you heard about him. We've been linked to him the last couple of days.
What nationality is he?
He's Norwegian, of all things. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, Benfica had a player, a Norwegian midfielder playing for them tonight. The bald-headed guy.
Yeah. Ostgaard or something.
Yeah, Ostgaard.
Yeah. But Ryerson, he's good. He's good. And Ederson of Atalanta, I'm not convinced. I heard good things about him, but I'm not convinced. No. He is not composed on the ball. He's very hardworking, energetic, but I don't think he's good enough on the ball. For being a Brazilian, I expected more.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about him anyway. Yeah, everybody should hate racism. Big up to you, Football Unfiltered 2020.
Yeah, 100%.
Somebody made a fake account of Helgi and it's now racially abusing other YouTubers. That's crazy. But I've sent him the link, so hopefully he'll come on. But Jarvis, yeah, Manchester United linked with Klopp. His agents come out and said Manchester United inquired about him. And this is the agent. It's not the newspapers. This is the agent saying that. And also we were linked with Mcallister. And I'm like, what the hell? Let me just have a look at the voting. 60 Only 38, 61% are saying yes, McAllister. No to McAllister, sorry. 39% are saying yes to McAllister. Said, would you take McAllister? But yeah, what do you think about that 2 stories about Klopp to Manchester United? I wouldn't want Klopp at all.
Yeah, but Noradin, you've been in the game for so many years now when it comes to Man United, and we all know when players or managers are getting linked to Man United out of the blue, it's their way to say, I'm available. Look at me. So basically, this story is just about Jurgen Klopp announces himself back into the world as a manager. So he will probably take a job in the summer. So this is the thing, and now everybody knows about it, and he uses Man United. For me, it will never happen. Jurgen Klopp will never come to Man United, and that's just how it is, So for me, I didn't even want to mention it on yesterday's.
But apparently, the club denied it.
Yeah. It tells you the madness.
The club denied it.
Yeah. So does that mean every time they don't deny it, that is true?
That's what it is. Yeah. Because they've not denied anything else, have they?
Yeah. So but on a personal level, yes, I respect Jurgen Klopp. He's a fantastic manager. I think yes, his in-game management during games, how he fixes things, how he just makes subs on the get-go and fixes everything. It's very good. It's very good. One of the best in the world. So I wouldn't mind getting Jurgen Klopp, but it will never happen. Never happen. Would you take him, Noradin?
No, I would never take any ex Liverpool manager. Never.
Yeah. But if you look away from that, if you just focus on
if he wasn't at Liverpool, if he never went to Liverpool, yes, I would have took him.
Yeah.
In 2013, Woodward met with him, and Woodward told him he was going to be Hollywood. He showed him around Old Trafford and said, "This is Hollywood."
Oh, Woodward, don't remind me. That man was a fucking disaster. Imagine what would have happened if the Glazers have had some sense and hired a different CEO other than Woodward back in 2013. He ruined our club. Oh, you're on mute, I believe.
Jarvis, did you hear about the piece about Omar Berrada being the Messi of marketing? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jarvis? Come on, please talk to me.
Omar Berrada, Mr. Potato Head, guys. He came from Manchester City, and they brought in 3 guys from Barcelona. They brought in Trixie Bergenstein. They brought in what's his name? The mastermind behind it all, and they brought in Omar Berrada. But the truth is,
Bergenstein, and what's the other one? I don't know who's the other one. What's he called? I forgot the other name.
Someone in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, Bergenstein, and what's the other one called? There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. 3 of them. Yeah.
3 of them.
And the thing is, Omar Berrada, Soriano. Yes, Soriano, Trixie Bergenstein, and Omar Berrada. But Omar Berrada, he was the financial guy. He just tagged along. He's basically he's an accountant.
Yeah.
And he worked at Manchester City. Yes, he's been successful, but who wouldn't be successful with the budget of Manchester City? And keep in mind, people, it took City many years before they actually succeeded. They weren't as good as they've been for the last 5 years in the beginning, and they cheated. They had billions of pounds and just spend it. So it's I don't know what to say about Omar Berrada, but comparing him to Messi, that's deluded. That's deluded, and it wouldn't he has no experience other than Manchester City and Barcelona, but he's an accountant, So I don't rate him.
I just want to give the context. They said colleagues would refer to him as the Lionel Messi of the commercial world due to his exceptional skills in football business and sponsorship deals. The nickname highlights his reputation for brokering high-value partnerships such as 10 million Nissan sponsorship for Man City, including staking Yokohama FC Marios and his multilingual abilities, Spanish, English, French, Catalan, Moroccan, Arabic, to aid negotiations with agents and clubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your take on Mr. Potato Head?
He's a clown. He should be sacked. He should be gone like with Jim and the rest of them.
Agree.
Yeah.
He should. But you know, being Messi of financial and commercial stuff, you know, is that what we need at Man United?
Well,
really?
This is what Jim wants, isn't it? Manchester United have become about money since the Glazers took over, Jarvis. We are a commercial football club. We're not a football club. Remember what Van Gaal said?
It's just about money.
Yeah.
And the worst thing of all is, you know, I have become about money. You have become. Every time we talk about Man United, we talk about wages, we talk about funds, we talk about, oh, we can't afford him, and we can't, you know, we are so occupied of money right now, and this comes from the leadership. They all just pollute us with all this talk about money. But you know, they sure make a lot of money in Man United, but they know how to piss them away. Yeah, pissed away 500 million pounds on wrong decisions from Ineos since the get-go. On signings to a manager who got sacked, 300 millions, I think we spent on Ten Hag, and we sacked him right away afterwards, and we paid for Ashworth, we paid to sacking him, we paid for Amorim, and we paid to sack him, a whole his coaching team. We have pissed away millions and millions, and now we sit here and talk about money. You know, that's all we care about.
Yeah. I mean, this is it. This is what we care about, and this is what we've become since these two vultures own the football club. But obviously, he got rid of Dan Ashworth. He sacked. This is Omar Berrada, by the way. He sacked Dan Ashworth. He negates on sacking Ten Hag, then sacked him later. Then he went and bought Ruben Amorim and then sacked him. And what they're saying is that Manchester United as a football club have basically not going to reneged on him being under pressure to be sacked. But they said Jim has apparently said he's part of the rebuild.
Yeah. And that's the narrative.
What rebuild? What rebuild? We are an absolute joke, people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's depressing. It's depressing.
Yeah. But also, Jarvis, I don't know if you heard, to move on, because I don't want to be taking too long tonight. Have you heard about the new debt, Manchester United taking on new debt?
Yes.
What have
I read about it. No, nothing that other than, let me say, I made some comments on it. Well, basically, we are refinancing the land around Old Trafford into the debt, so we will get better deals, you know, when it comes to interest rate and stuff like that. So basically, it's just financial acrobacy, or what do you call it? As far as I understand, but so maybe it's the first step into the finance into the new stadium, or maybe it goes to the pocket of the Glazers for the new franchise they bought in India. I don't know, but we will know more about it. I'm for sure afterwards, after a board meeting, because you know it's a public listed company, so they have to tell us eventually.
I just want to remind people, we are, Manchester United are now debts over $1 billion, or 1.3 billion in debt. This is the highest ever time as a club in the history of Manchester United. The last time we were in debt was during wartime in 1930s. The increase in the debt is driven by borrowings of 105 million from their revolving credit facility, to fund player transfer during the summer window, bringing total borrowing to 268 million and a gross debt of nearly 1 billion. So it's crazy what's happening, people.
Yeah, the sum up of the article is Manchester United have taken out a brand new emergency loan, and they basically restructured or extended an existing loan and used the land around Old Trafford as security. So this is what they have done right now. So they have extended the terms and better deals for interest rate and the structure of the deal. So I don't know why they do this, but I think they struggle a little bit when it comes to the financial part. I think they spend a little bit too much money and they don't have enough to pay it up when they need to, especially now when the signing of Amorim came. I think they didn't have that money. So we will see. We will see.
Yeah. I mean, the Q2, so Manchester United is set to release Q physical 2026 earnings to February 25, which will provide updates for the further depth developments. Yeah. Jarvis, I'm just going to take that. Can you just take this? I need to just take this phone call. Important.
Yeah, sure.
Bombay is there. Yeah, Bombay. Sorry.
Yeah, Bombay is and Helgi is there. Yeah. Just take it. Do your thing.
Ratings are going to go up, Helgi.
The
ratings are going to fly up now.
What do you mean?
Helgi, what happened? Talk to me. What happened, bro? Can you explain to the viewers what happened to you?
Yeah, I'm not going to name names because I'm not I've never been a drama person, so I don't want to start anyone to attack his channel. But it was just weird. I was just 2 weeks ago, I was on another United channel, and the host or the guy who had it, he was just being very horrible to people, saying very horrible things to them, and I couldn't just sit there and I was watch. Even though I was alone, I was just watching around the room, what? So instead of making a drama out of it, I just sent him a private message on X, just writing. I wasn't angry. I just wrote something I wanted to take it here because I don't want to take it public, but I don't think it's in your or people's best interest to be nice and kind and respect everyone, regardless of their football opinion, on United. And that was it. I just wrote a message, just be nice to people. And so I wasn't I wasn't attacking him. It was just a pretty message, be nice to people. And his response was he blocked me. And after that, I just that's the last thing. I didn't watch his channel after that. I didn't speak to anyone. I didn't harass anything. So the next thing I hear was today, now in the evening, I got a print screen from somebody sent me on X of lots of people in the comments on his stream writing Helgi is trash, hey, Helgi is a racist, all this, and I was what is going on? So I had to go and watch the stream then, and not only was he, I thought he was just trash talking me or something, and I was why, what? But okay, people do what they want. But then I go to the stream, and then I see he has actually signed up, made an email and made a YouTube account with my name and last name. Because you see, when I write on this chat, it's Helgi Skjaer or something. So he had made Helgi Skjaer, so it looks like me. And he wrote racist things oh, Jim Ratcliffe was right about everything, and things like that. And he sat and had a conversation with himself, or the fake me. So he said oh, but you sit there in Norway and think, what do you know about what's going on in the UK? And then he kind of replied to himself as me again, and kind of had an argument. And all the people in the chat just thought it was me being racist and ban this idiot, and stuff like that. So I'm just, it's not long ago that I saw this or noticed this, but usually my way of dealing with it is just leave it be. But the thing here is people go around like on different United channels, and I don't want him to just go around pretending in different chats and stuff, having the same username as me, pretending to be racist. So, for example, if I'm on here, if I'm on Jarvis, whatever, that people think I'm a racist. So that's why I don't what do you even do in this situation, because it's so like who I don't even know what to say. It's so Truman Show shit that someone just, yeah, I don't know. So that has happened tonight, because but I don't think I will do.
I'm really sorry that happened to you, man. I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Because you know Nuruddin, and I told this to Jarvis, that if he said like, oh, he's an idiot, I wouldn't mind it. But when I came on this show and talked about like racism and stuff like that, I'm very passionate about that. And when I was on school for over 10 years, I was like, with the immigrants coming to the school, I took them out for cinema, invited them home for dinner to integrate them to the class, because I hate people being like left alone, or they don't know the language, so no one wants to hang out with them. So I did that for over 10 years, and it's just it's the worst thing that someone they can pretend me to be an idiot or whatever, but that's one of the things I hate most in the world, is like racism and people. Yeah, I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that happened to you, man.
Thank you, chat. By the way, thank you, chat. I'm not that sad or whatever. I'm just, because obviously not a sane person would do that. So, and also I saw also in the comments of the video, he has like fake accounts that he has made on YouTube. So he was like commenting, yeah, mic drop, you showed that racist and stuff. So he has like fake accounts supporting him. I don't know. It's just so, yeah.
Wow.
It's just what to do, because I was thinking about going into the chat and saying like, hi, this is Helgi, this is my reel or whatever. But to tell the truth, it sounds too insane to even believe. So if I say, oh, someone pretends to be me and write racist things, and like, who are you? I'm nobody. So why would anyone take the time and effort to why would anyone take the time? Like, you get what I'm saying? I only have like 40 followers on Twitter. Why would anyone make a fake account, pretend to be me? So no one could believe it. I wouldn't believe myself. So I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know. I don't know. Do you have any of you guys have any advice? What would you do? It's
Helgi, I just want to say, I'm sorry that you had to experience this, but first of all, it's the internet. It's not real. A lot of these persons aren't sane, or some of these persons aren't sane, and what you did, it's called impersonation. It's called identity theft. It's defamation, and it's not just an idiot for doing this, but it's actually illegal to do it.
Yeah.
So it's a serious matter, and second of all,
I think so too.
Second of all, why he do it? The goal for him is to damage your reputation.
Yeah, and it's like, what reputation?
And the thing is, what's the end game for him? I don't know, but some of the persons are not sane. I have to be honest. So you got to be a little bit thick-skinned. Sometimes people call me out, call me names. Sometimes people call Nuruddin out, call him names.
In
Sometimes
music,
people call Boombaye out and call him names. And you got to just tell yourself it's the internet. But most of the people, 99.9% of you guys watching are the real deal.
Yeah,
So
it's.
I think the best thing is just to ignore it.
I think I will do that because, like, with the music in Norway and stuff, obviously there are people that are like, there's always going to be someone who loves my music. There's always going to be someone who thinks it's the worst thing ever made. But I have, like, when it comes to internet hate and stuff, like, I've never, like, that's not the real world. So in terms of tough skin, I have people writing like, oh, your music trash and everything. I never, oh no, why do people write things like, I don't care. But when a guy is like, because if he goes to different channels, United channels, and then write racist things, they are going to think it's me. That's the issue here. Not, I can take any hate because hate is not real, and I know that I'm a kind person, so I have no issue with people call me whatever because I have a good conscience. Screenshot everything. Yeah. I'm thinking of,
that's some advice.
I'm thinking about just reporting it because it's like I said, if someone calls me an idiot or if someone makes a fake count of me and goes and says stupid shit, I wouldn't care. But I don't want people to, when he's using my real name as well and the same username that I'm using on YouTube on my account, if I write here, people will think it's me, and people in that chat have been in other United chats and they believed it was me, and they were like, Helgi, I didn't know you were like this. And I was like, because I watched it back obviously after the stream ended, and I was like, what? But yeah, I think I'm going to ignore it because, like Jarvis said, like, the only thing he lacks is a straight jacket and a room that is padded, because you must be insane to, I just say, be nice and respectful to people in the, and his response is to make a fake profile of me and go live and then write things and then respond to it and have an argument. It's like Truman Show thing.
Yeah.
Needs to get a life, man. Sounds like got too much time on his hands.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry and I apologize that happened to you, man. But yeah, there's people.
Okay.
People on the internet are mad, man. They're mad.
Yeah.
They're mad. But listen, I want to continue with the show. Big up, Elga. And I wanted to ask you, Boombaye, big up to you. I hope you're well.
Yes,
Dagger is our friend Dagger is on the chat. And it says here, there's no difference call people out and impersonating. Big up to Dagger. It's one of our childhood friends. We go way back. If you know, you know.
Is that the G? Dagger G?
That's Dagger G, mate.
Yes, Dagger.
Yeah. Just have a little say hello to him.
Absolute big up, man. Brilliant.
Yeah, big up.
That's made my night.
Yeah, so Manchester United have taken on more debt, and Carrick is favourites for the bookies. Since I have you here, Boombaye, I've not had you here for a while. Obviously, Manchester United don't play for games. By the way, I saw 2 Manchester United players in Dubai. Or did I dream that? Did I dream that, or did I?
No, you saw it.
Apparently,
That's right.
Evan and Yoro were in Dubai. I mean, all the places to be in the world. Don't ever go there, man. But
Big
yeah,
up,
big
Dagger.
up. He says big up the Wisdom crew, yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I think
Big
it's
up,
isn't Heaven and Euro?
Yeah, Heaven and Euro. But where have the rest flown to? Apparently, somebody said Casemiro went back to Brazil for the carnival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have vacation time because we don't have
And
games in Man United. Rest of the world is
Bruno-
playing football.
Bruno went to Portugal for holiday, I think.
Yeah, no,
It's
why
the
not, man?
perks of being a Man United player.
They're doing it. They're doing it for us.
Puma,
so
yeah,
they
he
deserve
definitely doesn't have to work on his passing. Am I right?
it. Bloody hell, you couldn't be more right. Depends who you ask on this channel, though. We're in reasonable company today in that regard.
Yeah.
So what are you asking me, Nuruddin, or what are you asking? What's the deal? You're muted, bro.
Tuchel has started signing a contract with England. Ancelotti signing a contract with
Brazil.
And now Nagelsmann, Carrick, Pochettino, Iraola, all linked with the Manchester United job.
Of course
And
they
the
are.
bookies have Carrick way out favourites.
At the moment, but you have to see how this season finishes, is what we said. He shouldn't be discounted completely. He's done well, I have to say. But it depends how it finishes. The bookies aren't allegiant to anybody, neither is the people that report this. They're making, they need to give you news to, make conversation. Otherwise, nobody's getting paid. That's how this works. So everybody's going to be linked with this job, including Michael Carrick, which is not unfair, bro. But we have to wait and see how this all ends. There's still a lot of football to play.
Yeah.
A couple of bad results. He's been found out. He's not good enough. He's not big enough. That could be the narrative. Or, we get back on the good road, which we've been on. Finishes strong. Then he deserves to be interviewed for it. I think. I'm not saying he should be guaranteed it, but this is an audition, no? Just because it's called an interim, maybe sometimes you stumble on a guy, it's a good fit. Why not? I'm not averse to it, but I don't say give it him from now. I don't say that, but he should be in the conversation with the other guys that you mentioned. I think there'll be
If
a
he
lot
does
of
good.
people. Yeah, if he does good, I think so. Do you not agree, bro?
Me?
Yeah, I mean,
not
just put it
100,
out there.
not 100%, but 1000%. Yeah.
There we go.
I just, in Norway we say "ta det som det kommer." You have that in England as well. Take it as it comes. Because people talking about, I want Carrick, but what if we lose 9 games now? And people say, don't give it to Carrick. Yeah, but what if we win all the games? I would just say, we've been starved for fun football and for at the back and smile when we watch United. I'm just leaning back in the recliner in the chair and just taking this ride, enjoying it for what it is. This is so much more fun than Ten Hag the last year and Amorim. So for the last two years or something, I haven't really enjoyed football. So now I'm just enjoying football, taking it as it comes. If he does shit, no, I don't want him. If he does good, let's have a conversation, interview some others and take the best. I don't have to take a decision. The club don't have to take a decision. And I don't think fans should decide for either or just yet. But obviously, I don't like telling people what to think. But that's just how I think. I think it's premature either way. So premature to think, give him the job, and premature not to give him the job because we don't know. We have to see. And also who is available at the end. Because if you're talking Glasner or Iraola or whatever, I don't think there's so much difference that I would probably then give it to Carrick. But at the same time, what if he doesn't do good at the last game? So I will just enjoy this for what it is. Put the recliner back. Don't think about that and that manager, because we all know football is things can change so much in a little space of time. And also with the Tuchel thing, what if he loses in the quarterfinal to Mexico? That extension means nothing. He will get sacked and he will suddenly become available. Things can change so much in football. So I would just like enjoy watching United again, chill, and don't think about the situation, a manager situation, because we don't know, the club don't know, even Boumaier don't know. So we have to, I think, just enjoy it for what it is and support the team, and try to have a good end of the season. Because it's, even if it's a shit end of the season, I don't hope so, but let's say it's not that good, it's still better than Amorim. So
Yeah.
So this, apparently, it's the rumours that Berrada wants to bring Luis Enrique, Pavel wants Nagelsmann, Wilcox loves Carrick. The battle for the hierarchy and managers is going to be very long and interesting. Jobs are on the line. What do you guys think about that? I don't think Luis Enrique will come to Manchester United, by the way. I really don't think. By the way, they won tonight. They came back from 2-0 down and they beat Monaco 3-2 on Monaco. Monaco had a player sent off in the 10th minute, a really nasty tackle on Fatinia. The other results were Galatasaray smashed Juventus 5-2 at home. Galatasaray in Turkey. Juventus did have a second yellow card player sent off in the 68th minute. And then you had the other game was Atlanta versus Dortmund. It was 2-0 to Dortmund. Dortmund scored after 2 minutes. Which is really interesting. But I watched a bit about the Benfica game. But what do you think about this, Boumaier? That Berrada wants Luis Enrique, Pavel wants Nagelsmann, Wilcox loves Carrick. What do you think about this? I mean, we've got clowns who can never agree on anything. What are we doing here?
Yeah, everybody's ships need to sail in the same direction. You know, we don't want to have a fracture in that group of people at that level in the club and start a power struggle, and then that's not going to be healthy. I hope they can, agree, everybody, on the manager, what they want, start to buy the right players, like Ranić said, really, and go from there. I mean, Enrique, I don't know what's happening with him. Is he available? Is he staying, or is he leaving? Is he signed? I don't know.
I worry about. Obviously,
it's using us to get more money, using the threat to leave Paris Saint-Germain to get more money out of them.
City? What about City?
Yeah, apparently that is linked with City as well.
I worry. Obviously, I don't have any sources, not carbonara sauce, not tomato sauce, no sauces. But I think...
What brown sauce? You don't have even any brown sauce. How are you feeling, first of all? Are you feeling a lot better? You look a lot better than you did.
Oh, I wasn't sad. I was just more like mind-boggled of
the illness.
You were sick.
No, I've actually been very poor the last days as well. I've gotten worse and then a little bit. It's crazy, this thing. But today, I'm feeling better, yeah. But I feel Guardiola is going to leave after the season. And I feel they are going to randomly then go for Luis Enrique. I don't think there has been any talks about it. I don't know. I don't watch City rumors, but I just have a feeling Guardiola will leave, and I just think
there are rumors that Guardiola will leave. There are rumors, strong rumors that last season.
Yeah, you can watch. You can see it on. You can see it on him. He's kind of. He reminds me of Klopp that season. You can just see he's getting he don't want to do press conferences. He don't get the same. He's just annoyed all the time, kind of deflated. It was the kind you saw it on Klopp as well, and I think he'll leave, and I think maybe, let's say Luis Enrique becomes available, I think City will get him then. So but I hate saying shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, big up Dan. Dan said, Nuruddin, what do you think of Michel to Girona manager? Listen, I don't want anybody who's not managing the Premier League. I'm sick of these tacticians, system managers. I'm sick of it. I got catfished by Ten Hag because I saw the football his team played in the Champions League with the triangles. And then I never wanted Amorim anyway. I was not a fan of Amorim. I actually made a video and warned everybody he vacates the midfield as well. And Carrick, I'm not sure about Carrick, and I hope that Carrick can prove me wrong. But I don't want anybody from outside. I think Areola for me in the Premier League. I don't even want somebody like Glasner, because Glasner would argue with them. He would come out and say things and they will sack him after 6 months. Because if he doesn't get the players, he'll speak about it. He did it at Crystal Palace.
Dave, give him a royal shafting at Crystal Palace. You've got to say, man, they've bought nobody and sold everybody. They've really tied it. It's like they want to get relegated. That almost, it's bad, man.
Yeah. Fabregas. A lot of people are ringing Fabregas to City as well. Fabregas apparently to Arsenal as well, because they're saying if Arsenal don't win the league this season, he's got to go. Arteta's got to go. Would I take Hansi Flick? Apparently, Hansi Flick is having a really difficult time at Barcelona. They got beat by Girona the other night, and the players have said, we haven't got players available. We can't play that football. That is really open football. And he told them, no, you do what I tell you. And then went and got beat 2-1, sorry. And what's his name? Missed the penalty, didn't he? Lamine Yamal. And now they're a couple of points off now, Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, that so many things can happen from now to the end of the season. So I would just, with the manager situation, just wait a bit, because so many things can happen, and randomly someone can fall out with the board 2 games before the last game, and that manager becomes available for us. We didn't think we could get him, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm just really calm.
Who do you think would suit Manchester United at this moment in time? Would you give it to Carrick? Or would you get Areola?
See how it goes. I know it's a boring answer, but literally I don't know. Because if he does shit, no, I don't want him. If he does really good, I still want to see who is available. I just don't want to then give it to him because it's convenient. Then I have to see who is available. Let's say we go to the end of the season, we get Champions League, but Luis Enrique wants the job. Of course, I'm going to give it to Luis Enrique. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm just going to, for once, enjoy watching United and just relaxing about the situation, because it's like when you're in a waiting room to get into the doctor, there's not much else to do but just wait, because you know you're going to get into the appointment sooner or later. I'm in that state. I'm just in the waiting room, just chilling.
Go ahead, Jarvis.
No, I just want to say I think we have handled this situation poor. If we were best in class, we should have taken into account after last season that Amorim might get the sack this season, because he had a first 6 months that was terrible. We came in 15th. We lost the Europa League final. A lot of you claim that he should have gotten the sack after losing the Europa League final. Well, okay, they kept him on. But if they were best in class, if Potato Head, if Vita Bix, if all of these numbnuts running our club have done their job, they would have had a manager in mind, and they would have talked to him and said, okay, if anything happens this season, are you ready to come on board right away? This is how you run a football club. If we were Brighton, if we were any other club, they would have done it. But we have people in charge that's incompetent, and everybody knows this. And this is why we are in this situation again. And now it's suddenly up to us fans to run a popularity contest and tell the ignorant people on top of the club, the suits, we are going to tell them, we want Carrick, or we want whoever, the Serbi, whatever, but it's not how it works in football. The director of football and his guys needs to be aligned and have a thread of how to run a football club. And we should all know this. When we sacked Amorim, they should have had the next guy in line ready to go on day 2 or maybe day 1 even. But they don't. And now we have to wait until the summer. And now Bruno, he's not signing a new contract. He will make up his mind after the World Cup. And suddenly we will be without Bruno. How are we going to replace Bruno after the World Cup with no money and no manager? Let me know. Because I don't think Woodward knows. I don't think Berrada knows. I think they have made a terrible mess. But we are starstruck because Carrick has won 4 in a row and we have 1 draw. And suddenly everything is hunky-dory. But people wake up. Our club is run by idiots and incompetent people, and they don't know how to do it. And they do everything wrong. And for me, there's no other way, but they should go out and resign right away. That will be the big question. Who will be our director of football next? Because Woodward is not good enough. He's not good enough. Berrada is not good enough. I agree. Vivell, I don't know when it comes to Vivell. Yeah, I don't even know Vivell's role into all of this. And
they used 2 weeks.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he should fuck off. And the same with the Glazers, because they are ruining our club. So again, I'm going back to who will be the manager. To be honest, does it even matter?
Yeah.
Does it even matter who comes in?
Thank you.
I'm ambivalent. I'm not. I don't have any favorites. Yeah, if Carrick gets a job, hurrah! I will clap. If the survey comes in, okay, that's good. But I know they won't back the manager, and they will make incompetent decisions, and they will run it down the shitters again. And in 1 year or 2 years, we will sit here again and have the same
100%.
debates and can't understand why we won't win the league. So again, that's just how it is.
Big up, Jav.
Big up.
Yeah, big up.
And we used 2 weeks. 2 weeks to interview.
One second, Helgi. 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. I just want to welcome Ben in. Ben and Eski, big up to you guys. Ben,
Yeah,
when
man.
you're talking, we've not seen you on the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're well.
Just big up, man. Big up the chat. Big up the panel, man. Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims out there celebrating, or obviously doing the. I think it's 1 month. Is it Ramadan? Isn't it?
Yeah.
1 month. Yeah. So Ramadan Mubarak to everyone out there. And yeah, man. I've been busy, man. Just absolutely flat out with work, bro. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm only just home there from work for an hour ago, and I started at 5 a.m. So
You got tomorrow
yeah.
off?
Sorry.
You got took tomorrow off?
No, I'm back in tomorrow, man. This is what happens when you have a business to run, man. But yeah, like it is what it is, man. But yeah, look, man. Big up to everyone, man. Big up the chat. Smash the likes, people. Free Palestine. Big up to Eski who jumped on as well. Big up to Helgi as well. By the way, I haven't seen you in a while, mate. And yeah, man. Look, these last few days have been absolutely mental, bro. Like, we have our owner, our lovely, rich billionaire owner, come out, be racist, calling out the colonizing of the UK immigrants, bro. I cannot believe what I've just seen in these last few days. It's been chaotic, bro. And you know what, man? I've said it this whole time. Yes, he's a racist bastard, man. He's a Zionist. I don't care. Like, I believe he supports Israel. He hates the Palestinians. He hates all this because he just loves. The fact that he's calling the immigrants out when he's an immigrant at Monaco, and he's claiming that fucking tax, man. How bad does it feel to be a Man United player if you're Amad Diallo, Bumo, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, and your owner, your boss, is calling you an immigrant? Immigrants calling immigrants out. The audacity to say that, man, it's fucking disgusting, man. It's actually disgusting. And you know what? Look, in my country as well, like,
we're not shocked by it. Listen,
yeah,
go ahead.
100%. And like I said, man, like, racism, like, even religion these days as well, it's getting ridiculously out of hand. I remember, like, years and years ago, like, when I first tried to get my first ever job, it was actually really realistically kind of impossible to get my first job because religion was a big key thing in Northern Ireland. And if you if you were a Roman Catholic or supported like the nationalists of Ireland, it was actually kind of impossible to get the job because Northern Ireland was very toxic. It was very dark at that time because they didn't really like having any of the Irish or the nationalists come through to Northern Ireland because they wanted to be separate, like people separate, like they wanted to separate everyone, and this is why you see a lot of like, like basically Ireland's population, like in Dublin today, like it's crazy. There's so many people from different countries working, and I said, like I was speaking to a fellow there today, he's from Brazil, and I said, what made you want to come to Ireland? Like what made you want to come work in Ireland? He says, bro, the people, like you respect everyone in this world, and that's why I love the Irish so fucking much. And he says, and he says he doesn't regret one bit going to Ireland, and he absolutely loves it, bro. And do you know what, man? Big up to him, man. And it just shows that we just I don't want it to be just like the Irish this, the Irish. I want everyone to be like this as well. Like it's all love, man. Like I don't care. In my opinion, I don't care about gender. I don't care about brown, white, or whatever, man. I don't care about anything. If you're gay, straight, bisexual, I don't care, man. Everyone's loving this world, man. And what this owner's done is just absolutely bang out of order. I can't believe Omar Potato Head Berrada hasn't even resigned yet. Like the guy's just been exposed. Like, he just exposed his board and exposed the players. Like it's embarrassing, man. And look, we can only blame ourselves, like because we haven't done enough action to like get rid of these Glazers. Like, but yeah, big up everyone, man. Big up always, man.
Yeah, Ben. Listen, quick answer. Carrick for the job. He's the favourite for the bookies.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, man. If about this Carrick shit, man. Like I'm with Jarvis in this. I don't really care, man, who the coach is, bro. Like as long as it's not like Southgate or fucking I mean, who else was there that we were linked to? There was someone else we were linked to. It was a horrible manager. Carrick or Enrique for me, man. Even though Enrique's impossible to get, but look, I mean, to be fair, actually, I just think Carrick needs to show me more. Like I'm not really for Carrick right now. I was very upset with the West Ham result, like how we played. He needs to do more. I'm not gonna say Carrick needs to get it. I'm still thinking about Eddie Howe and Luis Enrique for me. Carrick is down the list, so he is. So not for me at the moment, nerd. And that's the short answer for me for Carrick to be a permanent manager. Well, big up everyone, man. Free Palestine always, bro. Free Palestine.
There you go.
Yeah,
The Zionists out there, man.
Could we go back to kind of also the point that Jarvis was
Listen, do you
making
enjoy
about
this photo? Do you enjoy this photo, by the way?
very much so.
I want to get Eski in. Eski, how you doing, Eski?
Yo, he's saying good.
Yo, Jim wants you out, man. Jim thinks
Jim can try in it, man, bastard. But yo, we know what it is, man. We know what they're all about in it. So fuck Jim, fuck everyone. Free everyone. We need freeing. Big up.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So what about Carrick being the favourites for the job? Talk to me.
It makes sense. And for me, like I said, I ain't going to rewrite history. Ollie was pretty sick, right? We're fucking praying for the days we finish second and 12 points off first, innit? So let's have it right. So for me, what I've seen right now, yeah, it's a short sample size.
Ollie fanboy.
No, hold on. No, me and Bumbaye get vindicated today. We were right about fucking McTominay, right about Bruno, right about Ollie. So it's okay, innit? Yeah, we got a hat-trick on you today. But realistically, yeah, I think that, look, these guys, even though the races couldn't share, if they've got some sort of footballing brain amongst them, even one brain cell, just look at what you did wrong with Ollie, make it right with Carrick. If you got no money, then peak. But at the end of the day, it's for me, I know it's going to be unpopular, then Pochettino comes into mind, because if you got no money and you can't buy a manager what he wants, which is what Jarvis is saying, everyone's saying, so if you're never going to back a manager, Pochettino did very well with what he was kind of given over a decent amount of time. So, yeah, he didn't get over the line and it's whatever. And he could just be another fucking, throwaway manager. But we've had so many now that it doesn't really matter. He'll just join a long list. So, yeah, for me, yeah, just give it Carrick, innit? It's kind of the devil, Yeah, just give it Carrick.
Right on cue, here's some flowers for Eski. Big yourself up.
Come on, man. That's it.
I feel reassured when Heskey's on.
Yeah. Normality, innit? Normality resumed.
My sanity comes back.
It's just me and Bubba, yeah, we just text each other, Scott McTominay highlights and say it's going to be okay. Remember
That's all
these
we
days.
do, man. The good old days. Look at the shit what we went through. Listen.
Yeah, you were just reminisce over there, FA Cup win with Ten Hag. But I remember he was dancing with the boys. Yeah, that's what we got.
Well, hey, man. You know, it's interesting. You see, imagine we sat here for an hour talking about this manager and that manager, but then Jav comes in, Ben comes in, you come in, and it becomes a bit of a conversation that lacks substance if the people that are going to make some decisions are not going to follow through. So all I'm doing right now, honestly, it's been so bad that I'm really enjoying football, and I'm actually missing watching United, and I'm looking forward to the next game. That's the ride I'm on right now, and that is because it's been so bad.
By the way, Bombay, the players have been on holiday and they're back tomorrow for training, apparently.
Okay.
Wednesday the 19th, they're all back reported. Portugal, some have gone to Miami. I think Casemiro's there having a chat with Beckham in Miami to see if you signed for Miami instead of going to Saudi. But go ahead. Shakarian, take it easy. Take it easy, Shakarian. Take it easy in the chat.
Yeah, what is some Jew going on in there? What about we never this? What are the alternatives to the potato head and what is it? Weetabix. Who's Weetabix?
Wilcox Weetabix, mate.
Wilcox Weetabix. Sorry. Okay. So what are the is there some alternatives to these guys? I mean, okay, Dan Ashworth's been and gone. Shame. What about? Do you guys know any other ones? Maybe.
Yeah, I have some candidates. It's called literally anything else with a pulse.
That's cool.
For me, it's a no-brainer. Luis Campos for me. It's the no-brainer.
From where?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain, yeah.
No-brainer.
Yeah.
No-brainer. But yeah, that's.
But it's just
something.
what Jarvis said about us not having like a backup plan. Like he said, what if things go wrong? What if things the arrow was pointing down? What club doesn't have, like he said, Brighton would have someone ready.
I did, Jamie.
Like one thing also about that is we used 2 weeks after we sacked the manager, 2 weeks to interviewing interims. Like we were deciding between Ancelotti and Luis Enrique. And then, like he said, with Bruno, uncertainty manager, most people in the chat and here on the panel knows that when you talk to players, let's say Boumaier is the new sporting director and he calls up Diomande or Anderson or whatever player, you don't start calling like, oh, now the transfer window opens. You don't start picking your phone then. Everyone knows it starts way sooner than that. And what are we supposed to? What formation do you play? We don't know. What's the vision of the club going forward? We don't know. What do I fit in? Do you think the new manager will like me? We don't know. What manager are you going for? We don't know. Is Bruno staying? We don't know. It's so hard to convince a player that because it's not like we go for a player and like every else club in the world just shuts down when we do that. It's like if you're competing for good players, then other good clubs want them and they can say, yeah, you fit perfectly in here. You're like the last puzzle. They can talk about everything and the plan and lay the pathway. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. So it's so hard for us to just this transfer window is going to be so record slow because of that, and also because of the World Cup. We like most of the best players in the world are going to play in the World Cup, so then we have to wait. They won't be contacted in the World Cup, so we have to wait there, and they are going to have a holiday afterwards. What if they come to the final? We could be in like, you get what I'm saying? It's just everything is so unplanned, everything is so unprofessional, everything is so like things are going so slow. This transfer window is going to be May to June and July. Those 3 are going to be so many rumors on every footballer on the planet is going to be rumored to us, and then we're going to buy like Fellaini at the end of the window, and that's it. Like, I'm not all doom and gloom. I don't like being negative that much, but we know, everyone knows, we don't have have much money. We could probably buy a little bit, but my point is we're going to be slow, and we're not going to buy what's needed. And like Jarvis said, if we get him, the point is, are we going to win the league? That's kind of where we want to end up in 3 years or 2 years or whatever. But we could get Klopp, Guardiola, and Ancelotti to be a coaching team together with this squad, with like penny pinching and taking lunches from staff and like buying 18 years old from Ecuador. Like, we are not going to win the league unless we spend a lot of money, and we're not going to do that. So Jarvis's point is kind of like, it kind of doesn't matter in the long term who we get, because some of managers out there we get us top 4, no doubt about that, with the squad we have or can have or whatever reinforcements. But the aim goal is to challenge for Champions League and Premier League, and it doesn't matter. So that's kind of why I agree so much with Jarvis there, that it kind of doesn't matter in the long run who we get. Some will do it a little bit better than the else, but in the end we will all be, when we then get top 4 with the manager, next year we're going to push up a little bit. But we have a ceiling. No matter what manager we have, and that's why we have to get these owners out, because
it's gonna be very
I just want to add something, because you mentioned things takes time, and I know Bombaye has doesn't have much time now. He needs to go, but I just want to say this quickly. When it comes to Man United,
Yeah, we all need to go, but last comment, because people are not liking the video.
Okay. So these are some facts for you guys when it comes to Man United, and why does it take time, and why don't we have a plan? And for me, okay, we have a footballing structure that's Ineos and Mr. Potato Head on them, and we have the Glazers. So we are listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker ManU. I don't know why, but even that's questionable. So we do have a footballing board, but we also have a corporate board, and those are the guys who sit on the New York Stock Exchange. But basically, it's the Glazers, because they hold the Class B shares that's worth 10 more votes than regular stock holders, shareholders. So every time we will make a decision, they have to run it through the corporate board. And do you know who sits on the corporate board? It's Joe Glazer, Avram Glazer, Brian Glazer, Edward Glazer, Kevin Glazer, and Darcy Glazer. And those are the people who actually control the club, plus Sir Jim. Those are the guys who are making the decisions, because we all know when it comes to modern football, finance and football goes hand in hand, and they control the finance. So every time they have to make a decision that's bigger than who are we going to sub next for Carrick, or like basic footballing decisions, the Glazers are doing the calls, and I don't think people realize this. I don't think they realize that the Glazers are still pulling the strings. And why do you think it takes 2 weeks for us to hire an interim? Why do you think it takes as long time for us to get a manager? Because they have to get it approved through the corporate board, basically the Glazers. So again, this is why we run as a shambles as a club, because we are run by the New York Stock Exchange. And never forget about this. This is why we are protesting. This is why it says Glazers out on my wall. Because these guys are bankers and financing people. For them, they only look at the paper, they look at the sums, they look at the finances. Do they make money or not? They don't care if we win. Doesn't matter if you win, as long as they make money, they will be happy, and they will do whatever they can to make as much money of Man United as possible, and they will always make the decisions that will make them the most money. And this is where we are lost as a footballing club. You know, we talk about 13 years, 14 years of pain, but you know, as long as they stay, it will always be like this. And this is why people need to go out. We need to protest. We need to wear the yellow and green, yellow and green and gold. We need to always protest the Glazers. Always. This is why Norridin is always shouting Glazers out, Ineos out, Ratcliffe out. It's up to us as fans, because we are the only ones who cares, because our owners don't care. Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in under a false narrative saying that he's going to fix Man United, put Manchester back into Manchester United. You know, that's the biggest lie that you will ever hear. It's the biggest lie. And I tell you guys, they have no intentions of making Man United great again. Their only intention is to build a new stadium and get the valuation of Man United higher, so they one day can sell and get more money, because they are greedy fuckers. They swim like this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This is what they do. So again, that's just how the world works. And they are taking the money out of our pockets, or us as fans. We're putting everything, we're putting our soul into this club. We are sitting here talking about Man United. We're getting engaged. We get angry, we scream, we cheer, we cry because of this club, because it means everything for us. And they know this, and this is why we are vulnerable. They know this. They know they will do whatever. They love the club. Easy money. Yoink. And this is how it is. And it will continue forever, you know. So everybody gotta stand up to the Glazers. That's just my 2 cents. So thank you.
That was a good speech.
Yeah, last comment. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eski. Go ahead, Ben, then Eski, then Bumbaye before we all go on ahead.
I need to go. I do need to. Gentlemen, Jav, nice stuff. Nice work there. Gentlemen, good night. Chat. Big up.
Yo,
See
bless.
you hopefully on the next one. And Ramadan Mubarak to everybody.
Stay
Yeah,
safe.
and happy Chinese New Year to
Ramadan.
everybody else as well. And
Yeah,
may
happy Chinese
rest
New Year.
in peace, Reverend Jesse Jackson. R.I.P. Rest in power.
Good night, gents.
Good night. Good night.
Yo,
Bye.
bless.
Go ahead, Eski.
Final comments from me. Yeah, man. Football's coming back. Ramadan's coming. Everyone, just relax, man. Love each other, man. Be happy. You know, just keep it cash, man. Keep it cash, man. No hostility, man. Everyone just keep it cool, man. Yeah, Helgi, hope you're feeling good, man. Well, I hope we change you up tonight, innit? Do you know what I mean? After all that BS and that. But yeah, bro. Hang in there. We got you, bro. And yeah, love you all. That's it.
Same.
That's
Yeah,
it.
big up. Yeah, big up and fuck Jose Mourinho as well. Defending
What? Whoa, shit. Did he defend him? Yeah. No way.
him, defending him, yeah.
Oh, he should be the first to come out and say no.
And Cole Vinicius Jr. a monkey. And Jose's waffling, saying this is not a racist club. He's not saying this is a racist club. He's saying this is a racist player who racially abused me. But go ahead, big up Eski. Listen, we're going to be doing, hopefully, maybe Sunday or Saturday, we're going to be doing Sunday most likely. Sunday night, we're going to be doing a preview. So if you're around, jump on Everton preview. I hope
Yeah.
wrong and he learned from a low block.
Yeah, same.
Big up to Khalid, somebody loves to chip at you. You know, that's what he says here. Vinicius Jr. provoked the fans in how many stadiums has this happened? He's an incredible player. I love him, but when you score a goal like this, celebrate with your teammates. Nah, he can celebrate however fucking wants to. You're not the celebration police, mate. But anyway, big up to you, Eski. Go ahead, Helgi. Last message from you.
Peace and love. Be kind to people. Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Big up to you. We're sorry what happened to you, man. Ben,
Yes, big up, man. Once again, Ramadan back to everyone out there. Look, it'll be very interesting to see what happens in these next few months with board meetings and that, because we know Wilcox wants Carrick, Pavel wants Nagelsmann. and Berrada wants Enrique. So it's all down to the main man, the racist man. Because if he wants Carrick, then the majority of the board of directors they have to go with the the more votes the better. Like, so realistically it's in Sir Jim Ratcliffe's hand, because each of the sporting department, they want 3 different coaches. So we're like I said, like Helgi said, we're a fucking mess. So and we're not gonna, I don't really care who's gonna be the coach, man. Just, you know, I'm just enjoying, like, right now, as Bombay said, I'm just enjoying right here, right now. Like, but trust me, man, like, I just want these vultures out, man. And look, I'm glad 1958 acknowledged it. But look, I will never stand, like, you know, I will never criticize, like, deeply that much on a human being. But if a human being's racist, then you're just vile. You're a vile person. Do you know what? Look, at the end of the day, Man United have been suffering for 20 years, man. They're taking so much money off the fans, increasing ticket prices, all this shit. They've been ruining working class people's lives. You know, people who've been working in that club for so many fucking years. And there's one word that if you do so much damage and so much pain to a fan base, it begins with K. It's called karma. Karma is going to hit back at them too. The Glazers and Ineos. And right now, it's hitting back already at Glazers, and it's certainly hitting back at Ineos right now. And you know what, man? If you're doing that much damage to us, to this fan base, to this soul of this lovely, beautiful football club, then it will come. It will come. And look, it looks like we're going down it again, people, because like Helgi and Jarvis said, we don't know what route we're taking with this football club. But yeah, big up everyone, man. Free Palestine, and fuck the Zionists out there, man. Everywhere.
Yeah, big up to you, Ben.
Yeah, big up,
Listen,
man.
I don't think I can sum it up like Jarvis did. But yeah, Manchester United are in trouble. Whether Carrick gets the job, I think Carrick's not proving anything to me yet. I think it's really worrying what's happened in terms of the tactics, the types of games that he used. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll have a breakdown on the things that he's made, the changes that he's made in training. I'll dive into more detail what he's done in training, because I read an article today, and we'll do a show about it tomorrow about all the different changes that he's made to the training ground. And so we'll see what happens. But yeah, at least one thing he's trying to do is try to improve player. He's working on player development. But big up to him though. And F Jose Mourinho, the people who did what they did to Helgi. Big up Calistro Medina, that's the chief editor of United Real Therapy. People, we're going to be live tomorrow with Tactical Devils. People, we'll be live with Tactical Devils tomorrow on the YouTube channel doing a watch along to. We'll be doing a watch along to a Bodo Glimt versus Inter Milan. It's the first game away, Jarvis, or is it in Norway?
No, it's in Norway, and it's snowing. It's snowing a lot. So the Inter players, Bastoni is doing interviews. They are not looking forward to it. It's going to be terrible. It's cold outside. I think it's like -7, 8 degrees. They're playing on AstroTurf. Oh,
bring it on, David.
Bring it.
I was doing a watch along tomorrow, so I'll
tune in
and not watch along. But big up
Yes.
to Jarvis, and make sure you join us on Tactical Devils tomorrow, people. Tactical Devils, Tactical Devils.
Big up to Mateus, Chucky Arla, man, Chucky Arla.
Yeah, Tactical Devils. Make sure you join us tomorrow, people. Let me just get you the channel link. Tactical Devils doing a watch along. Team from Northern Norway battling it out with some of the best teams in the world, people. Some of the best teams in the world battling it out. And this is where you can find us, people. I'm disappointed and I'm kind of really naffed off. You don't deserve a content if you're not liking the video. I don't know what I can do. Consistently, we have so many of you on here and I'm just can't believe it. But yeah, that's the channel. Tactical Devils on YouTube. Make sure you join us tomorrow night. That's going to be very interesting. Bastoni's already crying. Mamma mia, pasta, mamma mia.
Hey.
I hope he's had enough pasta because he's going to need it. I hope he's had enough pasta.
You can try to say the X username again. I always love when you try to say my X username.
Do you know what, man? I hope Bodo win tomorrow, man, because A certain man called Big
Don
Steve.
Corleone.
A certain man called
Conegliano.
Conegliano. A
I'm
certain man called.
dyslexic, man. I can't read shit.
Don't worry, I'm the same, bro. I'm the same. I hope Bodo win tomorrow, man, because a certain man called Big Steve, he calls him Bodo Gimp. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, you're not even
I hope
trying.
I hope they win. I hope they win. I'll be cheering for you, Bart
Because
Jarvis.
Big
I'll be
Steve is a
cheering for
sore
you.
loser, mate. Big Steve is
Yep.
a sore loser. They got
You
smashed.
can't.
They got smashed.
Bodo
You can't
Gimp.
take it. They got smashed.
Bodo
Bodo
Gimp.
Gimp.
Yeah, Bodo Gimp, mate. Listen, I met their fans. They were wonderful, their fans, when they came to Old Trafford. And yeah, big up. And big up to Windy. I hope you're good. Windy here, coming with a big bang here. Big up the Irish, first Western country to ban imports to South Africa during the
Come on,
apartheid.
man.
Yeah. Always still Surat. Listen, I just want to say
All love.
Ramadan Mubarak to everybody, all the Muslims worldwide out. Happy Tuesday to everybody else. Happy Chinese New Year to everybody.
Yep, happy Chinese New Year.
And rest in power, Reverend Jesse Jackson, one of the civil rights legends, passed away 84 today. So love and light to him and his family. And big up to Don Cal. I can't even say it again, man. Don Coligalano. Ben, make sure Elmore 39 on X and Twitch and TikTok, Elmore 20. Jarvis, Tactical Devils, you can see it on there, YouTube channel. And make sure you follow me on X, BOLE7, Bowley 77. Couple of things here. Breaking. Then this is true. The racists are above all cowards. They need to put their shirts in their mouths to show the weak they are, but you have the protection of others who theoretically have an obligation to punish them. Nothing has happened today in my life or in my team's life. I received a yellow card for celebrating a goal, and I still don't understand. Yeah, it's crazy. On the other hand, it's just poorly executed protocol, serves no purpose. I don't like to appear situations like this, especially a big win when the headline should be about Real Madrid, but necessary. But big up to him. But yeah, make sure you check out Bombaye. He's got no social media, people. You're not going to catch him. So no is Eski. Thank you for not liking the video. Big up. I thought we had a bit of an interesting chat tonight. Big up to everybody. We are one human race. Yeah, but racists don't understand that. Jamie Wayne says, Nordin, I tried, but I can't say something to the people don't like. But this guy, amazing content creator. If you don't like, piss off. It is what it is. Yeah, big up to you, bro. But yeah, Tactical Devils tomorrow will be live first. Is it the first watch along, Jarvis, on the channel?
It will be the first, yeah, on my channel. Yes.
There you go. Big up. First
Yeah.
debut. We'll be making
You need to do one for your channel, Nerdin. Get the boys on. Get the boys
yeah,
on.
maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
I lose the plot. I'll be effing and blinding too much.
All I'd be hearing in the background, me and Jarvis and Helgi just casually watching Man United, and all I hear is Diego fucking Dalot.
Yeah, you'll see me. You know how it is. Big up to everybody. Love and light, man. Big up to Khalees. Make sure you follow Khalees Ramani Lassie on X. Make sure you check him out across everything: politics, social, culture, all football, all related. He's the top man, so make sure you check him out. But yeah, big up and love and light to everybody in the chat who got involved. I mean, what can I say? Thanks. Yeah, big up to the panel, love and light. Big up to King Sol. Big up to all the mods, love and light. And yeah, take care, people.
Take care.
Night. We'll be back tomorrow on Tactical Devils for the watch along. Make sure you get on it. Subscribe to the channel. It should be at least on 5K. Peace, love, and light. Take care.